So, John Madden finally calling it quits. It's kind of sad, Despite some people might have problems with John Madden, might not like him too much. He's the man when it comes to broadcasting, and it's going to be really hard to replace him. Team Muffin, what? Team Muff? Yeah, they were on the zombies. They got to level 5. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Level 5 on the Nazi Zombies. First time playing. How was it?
It was pretty good. I must admit that this was not my first time playing Call of Duty World at War, which is a terrific game which takes place during the World War II era. I've only played the zombie round like maybe once or twice in my life, but I thought we had a pretty good organization skills. We cut the map in half. I told my partner Ricky Zimmerman here to stay on one half of the building while I defended the other half, which gave us less places to defend, which is overall better in order to survive in a zombie situation.
Ricky, was this your first time playing?
This actually was my first time playing this particular game. I have actually played Call of Duty 4, which is just a freaking awesome game. I love it. Ton of fun. So I'm really glad that this has basically the same controls and whatnot. This is also a really sweet game. It's a ton of fun and whatnot. And as for our strategy working out, I mean, just being able to coordinate with your partner is really what it's at. I mean, for me, it took the time to figure out the buttons really quick and just had that, figured it out, and like, okay, let's get our strategy. How are we going to defend this building? And we just talked to each other the whole time. There were times where we needed each other's back, where we needed to be in the same area at the same time, and we just said, hey, I need help over here and whatnot. And it helped us get all the way up to level 5, and I feel like we can go further.
So if you feel that if you make it to the semifinals, based off of the experience you gained right now, that you would perhaps go further than level 5, if you could make a prediction, what would you say?
I would say that the next time around, I know we could get past 8 at least. So.
Past 8. So
I'm gonna be draw back a little bit. I think we can definitely make 7 for sure. I'd say we'll definitely shoot for 8. Hell, go for 9, but I would say that we feel confident enough to reach 7 for sure, and we'll definitely keep shooting to get those higher levels.
Well, all right. Thank you, gentlemen. Enjoy your drinks, and we'll talk to you later with some of the other games. All right. Once again, this is the hopefully first ever GNF Radio tournament here in sunny Long Beach, California, at Dave the Moose Man's house, hosting it. This is a great event. Wish you all could be here, but you're not, so maybe next time. We have Dave currently calculating scores right now for the games that are going on. Currently, right now, we have Nazi Zombies going on. We have Guitar Hero. We're also going to have Halo 2, Burnout, and Soul Calibur. So we have an exciting day ahead of us, and it appears that we have Team Virus X, Juan Pablo and Michael, taking on the Nazi Zombies. Now, there is a reason that Team Virus and Team GNF, which is myself and Dave, have been paired together to compete in the Nazi Zombies. Because me and Juan Pablo came down to Long Beach yesterday, and it's pretty much been it's been Team GNF and Team Virus that have gotten a lot of practice with the Nazi Zombies. So obviously it should be us competing against each other. When it's going to come down to the final, the semifinals and the finals, I'm really looking forward to seeing who's going to be there, and I'm really excited. I think me and Dave have really hit down a strategy that works for the zombies, and we're feeling really confident, we can say. Personally, for me, Halo is a game I've really struggled with. It's just something I've never had a lot of practice with. I own a PlayStation 3, not an Xbox, so haven't had much practice with Halo 2, I should say. So that's the one game I'm kind of iffy about. I've had experience with all the other games, Halo 2, but Halo's always been my weakest game. So we'll have to wait and see, but I really believe that someone from Team GNF, either Dave or myself, or even Juan Pablo, I think one of us is really going to take the overall tournament, I feel quite confident about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you might remember a while ago, we were talking about Stephen Colbert trying to get his name attached to a space node. Well, unfortunately for him, that's not going to happen. NASA said that it's naming its new living quarters in the International Space Station Tranquility, denying television comedian Stephen Colbert his attempt to get the new Node 3 named after himself. Astronaut Sunita L. Williams, appearing on the Colbert Report on cable TV's network on Comedy Central, said that NASA will name the new module Tranquility instead of Colbert, as he and his fans demanded after winning an online poll conducted by NASA. But the U.S. Space Agency did make one concession. It said it will make a new combined operational load-bearing external resistance treadmill, or Colbert, a fancy new way of saying exercise treadmill, essentially, a key fixture in the space station. Your name will be in space in a very important place, Williams assured Colbert on his TV show. Everyone will have to jump on the Colbert, she said. Initially, the comedian seemed upset, but then he hit on an idea. By running on the treadmill, is that what powers the space station? Asked the hopeful Colbert. Well, not really, said Williamson, who in the past has served as flight engineer aboard the space station. The comedic situation stemmed from NASA's recent public outreach to drum up interest in the $100 billion International Space Station by holding an online contest to name the new Node 3, which will house the life support equipment. Colbert, who parodies a consecutive political commentator on his TV show, waged a campaign to encourage fans to vote for him, and he eventually won, earning 23,539 write-in votes to 40,000 for NASA's top suggestion, Serenity. Contest rules stipulated that NASA retained the rights to Node 3, but in March, the U.S. Representative Shaka Fatah, a Pennsylvania Democrat, called on NASA to do the Democratic thing and use the name that drew the most votes, Colbert. In the end, Colbert took Tuesday's news with a friendly handshake. He thanked Williams and NASA for playing along with him and his fans. It wasn't Colbert's first attempt to brand a piece of public property with his name. In 2006, he topped another public vote to name a bridge in Budapest, Hungary. But he lost because Hungarian law requires that the bridge namesake be fluent in Hungarian and deceased. So, unfortunately for Colbert, he's once again denied his name on something. But, he's got, what has he got? Ice cream, he's got a bird, he's got stuff, he's alright, He'll do alright for himself. We've got Team Virus still going out on the zombies. They will definitely be competitive for the Nazi zombies. They're on level 5 apparently, so that's really the beginning. If you haven't played the Nazi zombies on Call of Duty World at War, highly recommend it. It's great fun and it's a great challenge too. Once you get to the higher levels, as myself and Dave have learned, that once you get to the higher levels, 9, 10, 11, things just don't get easier from there. Let's see, what else do we have? On top of having the game tournament going on, still trying to get the news out to you folks, so here's one more thing that if it will pop up, I will read it to you. Man pretending to fall off bridge actually falls off bridge. Police said a 23-year-old man is in stable condition after he pretended that he was falling off of a bridge in a Minnesota river, but then he actually fell off the bridge. Police got a call just before 5 a.m. Sunday from a 21-year-old man who said his friend fell off the Highway 77 bridge and into a marshy area about 30 feet below. The caller said he was driving north when his friend, who said he'd been drinking, told him to pull onto the bridge's emergency lane so he could urinate. The 23-year-old eventually climbed the ledge of the bridge, looked at his friend, and pretended to fall. Quote, he then, in fact, fell, reads a press release from the Bloomingdale Police Department. Police from the Bloomingdale and Eagan responded, and from the Eagan Fire Department used a chairlift to retrieve the man. He was transported to Hennepin County Medical Center where he was treated. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Some of these people are just so stupid. Why? Why would you say, oh, I'm gonna fall, and then, do the motions? I think you should fall. I think he deserved it. Hey, it's just me. It might sound cruel, it might sound unusual, but hey, he deserved it. He's not hurt in any way. He's fine, but that's what you get. Next time, you're not gonna do it, are you? Let's see. What else do we have? I'm kind of trying to kill for time right now because not getting as many commentaries from David and Juan Pablo because they're busy playing. Not sure what level of Team Virus Michael and Juan Pablo are at Nazi Zombies. I know Guitar Heroes coming through inside. Those are the two games we have playing right now, is Guitar Hero and Zombies. So